Straight into the charts, no blabbering. Looking at gold on the daily time frame so far. We formed this candle yesterday. Um, and this was Monday's candle. So we've made the low, we've pulled up. Um, the wick hasn't broken. Then this wick here didn't break that wick. We came down, made equal lows with this. Price come all the way back up, closed in line with this. And today, so far today, we've had, so, by the way, I am going to look at what we spoke about last week. Just give me 2 seconds, just straight off the back. So if we put a candle on them two bodies, we can see that price today has wicked into this and then come above. So now if we get a daily closure above these two candlesticks, that should be telling us one thing and one thing only. That price is looking to move upwards. You feel me? So taking that into consideration, weekly. Oh, what about that? Right, well, we'll come back to that in a second. Okay, so what I've just said on a daily, we get, so this is where the arrow is here. If we can get price stay above this, if price comes down, sort of touches this and rolls over and starts looking to come back up, and then we get a closure above here, then we're bullish. But if we don't get that, right? If we don't get that and we continue pushing over and we continue rolling over, then we come lower. If we break this low, that means price has decided that it's gonna come bearish. So if we get a closure beneath this, yeah, we are looking for price come into this region here. 1945. I'm calling it right now. Calling it. So yeah, if we get the rollover here, 1945 is our next target. If we get the break and the push past here, then we could be looking for 1, 2, 3 areas of where price can come into. But that's decent. Um, that was just a quick thingy straight off of just coming into the charts. But let's go and look at what we left on Friday. So Friday, where are we? This is Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday. So Friday, this is where we were. So Friday morning, price had come into the low. So Thursday price had come in. This was a nice move. And then we've pulled all the way back up to entry point again. This was on the Friday in the morning, London session. So London session started here, and we've sort of come into where we came into previously, pulled down, made a London low here. Sorry. I'm on a 2 hour. So price come down, London session, switch over into US. We've rounded off and pulled upwards back to our entry point where this sell would have started. So we get rid of this. Now it's a thing of looking at structure. So we had this region plotted and it worked perfectly. Price came from A to B straight into it. We then rolled over, but where I want to find a good zone from where we rolled from. Like I want to know why is price reacting from here? Why don't we get a pull up here? So then I just simply look left to see what happened. First of all, we noticed 1990. It's a very whole level. The price came into it, broke above it, came back beneath 1990, then decided to melt. So that's the first thing I'm taking note of, that whole number there. Secondly, we've got this region here. Price has moved off quite a big amount from this region. So we've got the low, price made a new low. We got the new high. So structure got broken, pulled back, new high, pulled back, new high, pulled back, new high. Very simple. So this region here is where price has moved from in the past. Big moves, and again, big moves. From here, big moves. So here, so this area, 1990, is lining up with these big moves. So this big move here, wow, and this big move down and down. So 1990 seems to be a good level where price can go from. So that could be the case again. We could see another touch into 85.90 and then the rollover. People are selling from here. So it could come up, take stop losses out, then roll over down into 1945. Because the only reason I say we could roll over that much, and it's what from here down to here is 400 pips. The only reason I say that is even likely is because of the higher time frame bias. On the weekly time frame, we are very bearish because of the candlesticks that are forming right now. We are very bearish. In 1 week, we have just taken out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've just taken out 2 months of price fucking about with one candlestick. Just made a whole new low. So now this week could be the week of, jittery. The next week, we could see a continuation down to lower prices that we haven't seen from gold since what? Start of the year. So yeah, start of the year, February, we was like 1820. November 22, we're at 1720. So yeah, we could be coming back into these lower prices now. But not to go into too much, because obviously I'm not trading. So it kind of don't make sense if I'm looking for setups and doing all this other extra shit. If I can just keep a sort of not a rough, but a very accurate idea of what's going on, then we know that my chart work is playing out. But on the smaller time frame, we could potentially get a nice little pull up into here. It won't be a lot, but it will relieve some of that pressure. So yeah, but it's just a waiting game now. We'd be waiting for a rollover / closure of this low. Has to come down, take this out, boom, sell. Or we get the roll up into here, a better price, 1985, for it to then sink. Pardon me. Full cost. So I'm gonna go with this. Gonna go with this. Price to come into here. Take out some stop losses. And then melts. That'll be lovely. If we can get that, that is some smooth shit. Some smooth shit, man. But yeah, that's what that's what I'm gonna go with on gold. So we shall see how that plays out. It looks like a cool little setup. Because we didn't get the new lows, right? Price failed to make that new low. Bang, bang, bang. Push up. Price then comes down to the same area. But we're not seeing no new highs either. So we're not seeing any new highs. We've potentially got a lower low, a lower high here. So we could be in for a new low to continue this overall weekly direction to the downside. That's making sense. I hope that's making sense for you lot. It's very simple for me. But yeah, gonna leave gold at that for now. That's nice. I'm cool with that. I'm happy with that. That's decent. On to the next GA. GA. Oh, if you see me doing this, it's because there's either tightness in my neck and my shoulders, or I've looked on the camera and I feel like I'm sitting like slanted. So if I feel like my posture's wafting off to the side, I'll just quickly do that. Straighten up my back. It really doesn't help that I'm sitting on a sofa and not a normal flipping, like a normal office chair. I'm trying to be comfortable and it's backfiring. So that's funny. GA is looking decent. GA is looking decent. So the highest ever price on GA. Well, we're quite low right now. So the highest ever price is 3. And we are at 1.8 right now. That's nuts. But assuming 3-month time frame. So the fact that we are towards the lowest point of price and we have this push, this pullback, this push that fails to make a new high. Kinda, I don't like this. This puts me off. It just makes me think that GA is going to spend bare time just squeezing and just not doing anything nice. That, let me see. Like we're literally squeezing into this little, I don't know what you would call it. Either that or that or this. But this. So if we got a, I don't know. I wouldn't be doing this. I'm just trying to make sense of GA on the higher time frame. That's what I'm doing right now. But we've got this squeezing like flag. So we could be in for a little, just a long time of nothing. But we'll take note of this. We'll take note of this. Price is now above this area. These candlesticks haven't been above this area for months, since 2020. Now we're getting a candlestick into this region. So the banks could be trying to push this pair to a whole level, maybe two. Maybe two squids, £2. But if in order to see if we're going to get that, we do need something to give. Now I'm looking at the candlesticks and I'm seeing some structure stuff going on. Probably already spoke about it, but I'm going to map it all out again. This is a new high because it has taken out this area. This is now higher than here, than we made. So we've come from the bottom, we've come up, made a new high, come down to retrace. So that's a higher low. Then we've pulled up, made a new high, retraced, pulled up. We didn't break this. We didn't make a new high. So now if we've had to pull down into that zone. Now we could be looking for a candle to push and break these highs, if that's making sense. So if we looking at this rollover here on the weekly time frame. So paying attention. We've had price come in to make the new high, yeah. It's come down wick into this weekly region, 8650, yeah. Small candlestick, wick straight into it. Small candlestick, wick straight into it. Now we have an engulfing candlestick taken out last week, yeah. So this was a doji, which means indecisive. Which means last week there was no direction of where it was going to go. No decision. This week, we are now engulfing this entire wick. So if we engulf this and we close strongly above here, this could be a rollover. We could get another weekly candlestick taking out this area up here, just because of what's going on the 3-month time frame. We could get a continuation up here and take out all of this wickage. So seeing that on the smaller time frames, it's probably going to be much nicer. We can see it much more clearly. We can see it. Price come into here, wicked, rejected, came in, made a new low sort of thing. Bang. No new low made. Bang. Now this high has been taken out. Yeah. Come down, equal lows, new high, pull back into this region to make higher lows, new high again, pull back, higher low. We've now made a new high. So for the next couple of days, we could be securing this bullish structure, forming mini higher highs, higher lows, etc. So that, for example, okay, cool. See, oh, wow. Wow, GA, bro. I'm actually good. Well, literally last week, I'm at, I'm actually good. I'm actually good. Jesus. Wow. I knew it. I actually knew it. So if you're following me, I'm actually in awe right now. I'm in awe because this is what I'm seeing on these charts is phenomenal. So if you remember, if you're following me, I was talking about this area being a massive area for price to come into, for the banks to come into, and because of all the stop losses and money liquidity that is above this region. So obviously last week, Friday, I'm saying price, I'm saying Thursday, Friday, yeah, price is probably gonna break to the downside, right? Because of all this rejection. But I'm saying I'm literally I predicted a fake out. I said if price comes to the downside, it's probably gonna be a fake move. We could get a fake move enticing a shitload of sellers, and I mean a shitload. This is all retail sellers. This ain't real money. The markets are not involved in this. Yeah. So retail money has been forcing the price to come down here. Yeah. Then the banks have said, what? We're going to take a new price. We're going to buy this from a new price, a new discounted price. So now they've let price come lower into a better place for them. Yeah. Then they've bought the market. Look, this is an order block. They've sold it to buy it. Yeah. So they've made money from the sell like everybody else, right? They cashed out. Sorry, they made money on the sell. Then they sort of that's the mitigation point now. Okay, cool. So the fake move has happened, yeah? Coming down, it's coming down. The market movers, the bankers, the institutions, they're like, okay, we have enough people on board in this move. There's enough money. Let's buy to sell. So what they do is they flood the market down with a big order, right? Get a nice discounted price that they want, which is 8,640. And this weekly is also this weekly weekly low that got retested, which is again beautiful. And then off of this weekly low, they've sold to buy. So what they've done is they've entered the market with a lot of force, yeah, for a sell. Then they've rebought it the same amount of with double the amount of force. So now their sell becomes minus, right? And they're now in profits for buyers. Yeah. They come up here, they take out a couple people from their positions because there must be some take profits or not take profits, some break evens or stop losses that are around here. They come mitigate these, yeah. Then after that, they come back down to mitigate their sell position that they left in minus. So now they've closed out their sell position at break even, not made a single loss. They've made money from wiping out people up here. Yeah. Then once they get down here to mitigate that sell, they then shoot the market back up again, taking out all the retail stops above here and making new highs. So money up here, and here, and here. They've just taken out at least, on 23rd of May, near enough 3/4 of a whole month of retail money. And they've done that in 2 days. So I was saying, because I've seen GA do this. I've literally seen GBP AUD do this 1,000 times. I've seen it. That we even we broke that trend line. We come up, retested it. People are probably selling again from here. And the banks are just like, nope, we are going this way. So that's good. This is amazing for me to see because it's telling me that my strategy, the way I'm seeing the charts, is correct. It's accurate. And it's letting me know that my overall understanding is getting better as well. Because maybe a year ago, 2 years, this would have sucked me in. I would have been seeing the cells. Oh, look, that I would have been seeing a cell, seeing a cell. But I can't get tricked now. And what they did here was cheeky as well. Because by doing this, they've broken structure, they've broken structure. So now, not only did loads of retail traders get in here previously because of all this rejection, they're now entering because of the structure that they're seeing. They're seeing a break of structure, a break of this little trend line. Yeah. And then they've got people waiting for the pullback. There's people entering here thinking, yes, it's selling. This shit is not selling. This was a pure fake move. This whole area from here to here. Fake. Fake. That whole fucking just fake. Pure fake. That there was just to rob people. That is a bank robbery right there on the screen. Deep. Very deep. But yeah, this is amazing. So price came into this top one up here, perfectly wicked straight into it, closing back beneath. Now what I'm going to be looking for is a rollover back. Either we've got two options. Either this purple one, we get a rollover into here and it rolls and comes back up above, or we come down and we float into this region or maybe this region here. So there's the two options. Either this purple zone keeps us above or we come down to this black arrow. But that's what's happening for Chile. Very simple, very sweet. Yeah, just literally perfect. Let's look at the time sessions. I want to see when this pair decided to make waves. So we've got the fake out here, I believe is here. It's crazy, man. So this is last week, Thursday. Friday, we've come in. Friday has opened at midnight. We came straight into this like range, this area, which is we got Asia lows, London lows here. So this is Asia, London. Price came into here, made the low, come up above, broke the structure, pulled up, bang, new highs, all the way up to here. Then price comes back down, comes into this, mitigates probably an order block, and then at 7:45 we have that engulfing candle, which lets us know that we're probably heading to break up. Because then at 8 o'clock when London opened, we had the big swoosh, new high, takes out all of this, new high, pullback. There's your entry. There's your fucking entry. you got a 20 pip stop loss. You know that's just made a new high, and that this zone's already been touched. So you know for a fact that this purple daily range is getting touched. You just know it. And then look what happens. From 8 o'clock all the way to the end of the day, price just rising. Then we come into the new day, and look what happens. This same US high gets respected. So we get respected in the Asia session and we push again. We push again. So the Asia's now respecting, we're pushing higher, into this one. Boom, take profit, come low, still pushing higher into London session. Then London session, we get a big spike into the highs. Price rolls off. So now what we could be looking for is like the intraday rollover. So we have this high up here, right? We have the London high. We could be in for, we've got a new low. So this is London's low. US could either respect this or break this. So we could be in for a little rollover. Bang. Coming into the pullback. Let's clear that. But yeah, so 4 hour, we're looking for a couple candles, maybe into here. And then a rollover. And the 15-minute, this bullish push started from a London open that was respected, that respected an Asia low. Asia/London low. So London respecting London really. It's really clean. It's honestly really fucking clean. Like to get an entry like this, it's a next level of accuracy. It's a next level of accuracy. Well, that's GA. Pull up, roll over, then continuation for the higher time frame. I need to shave my face. I'm getting a trim today. I just can't wait to feel fresh. Like this moustache is just irritating me. I have an itchy nose. Why do I have an itchy? Like right there. Just itchy. I just want to fucking scratch it. Scratch it up. Wow. Euro USD sunk, as we said. Yeah, look at that. That's clean as fuck. That is clean as a fook. Let's find the daily region. Sinks. Big sink off. Don't like it. Right, cool. Price coming into 1.0700. That's what I reckon. That is what I reckon. We got this one here. We got this region. Price broken beneath it, wicked into it. Now we're looking at closing and falling lower. Yeah, look at that. Get entries here. If we close like that, entries there. No. Bad setup. Really and truly, you wanted this off of that candlestick, that doji there. That's beautiful. Wow. 20 pips. Or 77 pips. 1 to 3. Perfect. This would have been nice if if I was in this trade, right, and this candlestick closed at down here, my stop loss would be put straight into break even. So then I don't even have to worry about this trade. It will be what, 20 pips and 30 pips into profit. It'll be cool. We could even take half as well here, take half, let half the trade run down to TP. But that's nice. I don't even have to analyze because of how clean it is. That price just comes in, retest that weekly, makes a new low, retest a weekly, makes a new low, retest this fucking structure area, and now we're making new lows again. With retest to the area, retest to this area. It's just clean. Could potentially see a little mess around, maybe another touch or something. Not too sure, but yeah, we're headed down to here for definitely. Euro JPY. Again, pure predictions. We wanted price to come into here and roll off. We got this beautiful touch up here of this region. I want to know why that's there. Because of that big move. Yeah. That makes perfect sense. So we're getting a rollover now. Get new lows being formed, retracements, new lows. Need to pull up back up to here. But even still, if this closes like this, we could be in for a wick to that region and then a complete sink off. Like really and truly, we come into here, no touch. We then come into here, touch it, rolling over. Now rolling over, taking out all these wicks. Boom, pull back. This is just, we could be engulfing just a straight free fall down to like this sort of region. Yeah. Could be rolling over on the weekly. On the daily as well. Wow. Amazing price action. So if that's a Fibonacci move, 70.5%. It's a good area for retracements and rollovers to happen. Really and truly, we're looking for this break. If we can get a candle closure above here, we're falling. But so far, this is looking good. That's looking decent. There's a trade opportunity there, 100%. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 areas for price to come into. That is very clean. Yeah, we had on Friday in it. So this is Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Sun, Friday. So this is where we was. So we wanted price to come into this region, which it did, and then roll over. So overall, guys, this is not bad at all. Look, even this just sunk the hell off. Like, this is every bit of chart work I'm doing right now is coming through. Madness. Madness. So price came down. So this Fibonacci setup is actually invalid. But taking it off, we can clearly see the equal highs. With the new, so we've got pure bearish structure really. Just new lows, low highs, new lows, lower highs, new lows, lower highs, new low. So it's kind of simple what's coming next, really, isn't it? Got a new low, potentially get something into either here or here, and continue. That's what I'm going for. But this shit is just too clean. That trade galore, too clean. If I had £1,000 account, I'd probably over leverage because it's just clean. Like, why would you not? But the charts are the charts. They can do what they want. So we won't make no predictions, considering this is a pair I do not trade. We're just going to wait. We'll wait to see what happens. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. I'm very happy with how the charts have played through and followed certain rules and patterns. But it's even better that I'm catching all of this on video because people can see that I'm a boss. I can't wait to start trading. Start making some money, man. I'm gonna do a funded challenge. I think that's the next thing I'm gonna be doing. Funded challenge. I want to pass that. I failed 2 in my whole career so far, and that is this year. I haven't done a funded account, and I've been doing trading for 3 years now. This is coming up to my 4th year in September. So yeah, been long enough. Funded challenges. We're gonna make them work. We are. Trust me. But yeah, thanks for listening, peoples. And I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Legends.